that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Meanwhile,
Rachel, babe. Why are you doing this to yourself? And it sucks too, because I ain't gonna lie. And again, obviously, we should not be objectifying none of the love of babes. We should not be disrespecting none of the love of babes. All that, John. You already know. Love y'all. It's straight love for y'all. But Rachel, you are such a bitch. Oh my God, you're such a bitch. Oh my God. It's so understandable why people don't like you. And it really sucks too, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, Rachel Zegler is generally pretty as hell, baby. I'm gonna keep it a stack, but I'm biased. It's probably because, if y'all don't see, she got the beauty marks, and I ain't gonna lie. Beauty marks. Sexy as fuck. I can't even cap, bro. Chili's biased against the beauty marks. I'm not gonna lie. I got beauty marks. I got 2 under my one eye, bro. I don't even know. Can y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta get up close. My bad. Let me get out chop view, bro. I know I'm chopped as shit. Oh my God. But yeah, it really sucks for her, bro. Cause like, you gotta remember, like I always say, like they never say judge a book. They always say like don't judge a book by its cover or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But every book got a synopsis, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm reading it. And matter of fact, I ain't even have to read it because again, with a head like Love It Baby here, Rachel Zegler, not very likable. Everything's on the cover, babe. Everything is on the cover. Y'all already know what it is, baby. What's shaking around this time? I ain't gonna lie. What's cracking? Yeah, y'all saw Tom Thunder. We talking about Miss Rachel Zegler. Snow White, huh? Snow White came out. Heads weren't talking too positive about it. I don't think heads were ever talking positive about it. John's tough, but yeah, Rachel Zegler throughout the whole thing, obviously she was the main actress that played Snow White, and she's had but if a lot of controversy throughout the run and rollout. And it truly is unfortunate, but yeah, she couldn't keep her mouth shut within this whole John, and the crash out continues. She is not shutting the yapper down. John is tough, I'm not gonna lie. But y'all already know what it is. We, of course, got to get into a chat about it because Trill talks everything. Trill yaps everything. So let's get into it. Hey, man. Shout out Manic the Manic Mechanic. Back on the page. We got the never-ending Rachel Zegler crash out Snow White. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link. Go share the love. And let's get right into it.
And to everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
meanwhile,
Rachel, babe. Why are you doing this to yourself? And it sucks too, because I ain't gonna lie. And again, obviously, we should not be objectifying none of the love of babes. We should not be disrespecting none of the love of babes. All that, John. You already know. Love y'all. It's straight love for y'all. But Rachel, you are such a bitch. Oh my God, you're such a bitch. Oh my God. It's so understandable why people don't like you. And it really sucks too, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, Rachel Zegler is generally pretty as hell, baby. I'm gonna keep it a stack, but I'm biased. It's probably because, if y'all don't see, she got the beauty marks, and I ain't gonna lie. Beauty marks. Sexy as fuck. I can't even cap, bro. Chili's biased against the beauty marks. I'm not gonna lie. I got beauty marks. I got 2 under my one eye, bro. I don't even know. Can y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta get up close. My bad. Let me get out chop view, bro. I know I'm chopped as shit. Oh my God. But yeah, it really sucks for her, bro. Cause like, you gotta remember, like I always say, like they never say judge a book. They always say like don't judge a book by its cover or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But every book got a synopsis, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm reading it. And matter of fact, I ain't even have to read it because again, with a head like Love It Baby here, Rachel Zegler, not very likable. Everything's on the cover, babe. Everything is on the cover. Tough.
Everything I do, people will.
Oh.
meanwhile,
Oh.
They even race swapped the bird.
Weird.
The live action Snow White movie is finally out, which means in just a few weeks you can finally stop hearing about it. This film has been in production hell for so long that I swear there's 3 times where I saw the movie post and I was like, wait, is that not out yet? I've been seeing this clip for way too long at this point.
The original cartoon came out in 1937.
I'm not even gonna, she has all the fucking beauty marks. I can't even, I'm glazing. Like, yo, I'm actually glazing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, yo, I'm gonna keep it solid. But, like, yo, real talk, obviously, again, like I said, book behind the cover, she is a bitch. Her personality is goddamn unsufferable. Holy fuck. But, yo, we cannot say Rachel Zegler is ugly, bro. That's crazy works. I'm gonna be looking at you like, yo.
And very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Any blood rotation she part of, nightmares. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Please stop.
Weird.
Weird. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, yo. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. What Tata said in the song, bro? Bitch, I don't care if you pretty, suck my dick. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's real, bro. That's real shit. I can't, bro. It's never, bro. Like, listen. It's lovely to see that you pretty, babe. But goddamn, listen, personality is the thing that matters most. I don't give a fuck. Listen, face card is banging. It don't matter if you flatboard tatas. It don't matter if you got apple bottom. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you do though, well, it's bonus. But like, yo, personality always gonna be there. Always got to be there. Like, that's always gonna be number 1 priority for me. Never. Rachel, babe, fix it up. Fix it!
This was back in 2022. This was the moment that torpedoed this movie.
Yep.
The lead actress who is playing the titular character bemoaning how outdated the movie is. Which the movie's from 1937. It may be outdated, but you as the actress should recognize that you are standing on the shoulders of giants.
Exactly.
And to be completely clear and fair, Rachel Zegler was not the only one that dabbled in this nonsense.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot absolutely was too.
The cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power and
listen,
what a woman.
No, stop. Damn, she even has a beauty mark on the thigh. Oh yeah, she might be unbeatable. Her stats might be unbeatable. I'm not gonna. Anyway, besides that, again, Christmas stat is in the fucking negative. Bro, again, Fallout standards, her shit is going -2. It's bad works, bro. She need a what's it called? She need a day tripper, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. But dog, god damn, that shit is crazy. Besides that factor, peas on the personality. She got us. Yo, Rach, you have to stop. The whole point of the medium, you're making a remake. You're remaking. Yo, I totally understand wanting to change it up a little bit because, yeah, obviously it's been some time. But if you're remaking it and you're supposed to be sticking, well, obviously you're not even sticking to the original plot, so fuck that. If you're changing it up, I totally understand. We're going for power for the women. Love it, babes, again. You know what I'm saying? We should be pushing for this, John. But you trying to twist up the whole plot. Niggas saw the movie. Bro, this shit was damn near unrecognizable. I'm like, bro, what? No, you... Oh, my God, Rachel.
Woman is fit for in the world. And so when we came to reimagining the actual role of Snow White, it became about the fairest of them all, meaning who is the most just and who can become a fantastic leader. And the reality is, Snow White has to learn a lot of lessons about coming into her own power before she can come into power over a kingdom.
Also, the fact that she's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's the proactive one, and she's
that's one of the main parts of the plot. Oh my god. And trust, that shit was most definitely not in the plot when it fucking dropped.
one who set the terms.
That shit was barely in the plot.
Is what makes it so relevant to where we are today.
Gal Gadot just has a little bit more charisma about it. More about these two and their dynamics later. That interview was also from 2022. Can you tell that this movie has just been in production hell for so long? Ironically, by injecting feminist narratives
they were pointing out they had to refilm. You could tell they were refilming a lot of parts within it, John, because clearly people were not feeling too dandy about it. Like,
to the story, it makes the movie outdated as it came out. Considering that this lost at the ballot box, this girl boss energy has already peaked and is on the decline. This is the death rattle of bastardizing classic stories. So in case you're wondering why you've been seeing so much hatred towards Rachel Zegler, that's
I think we've seen enough. We've seen enough, but we're gonna see more. But I think you could see why people dislike her in many regards.
the reason why. Also, there's a lot of money to be made from it.
But I quickly have to ask you about the Hunger Games prequel. I am so excited for you.
Thank you.
What does it look like? How has it been to shoot? Did you talk to Jennifer
Yo, who is worse, Rachel Zegler or Lala City? Nah, better yet, yo, we gotta go for like the quadruple fecta right here, bro. Who is the most unsufferable? Clara Dow, Jasmine Tan, Lala Sadi, or Rachel Zegler? Y'all have to let me know. Y'all have to let me know. Cause holy crap, they fighting, bro. They fighting.
Lawrence
This
at
young.
all?
I have not talked to Jennifer Lawrence, but if she wants to call me, we can hang out anytime. We're both
I'm sure
New
y'all
York
can.
girlies. We both live in New York. Like, let's get together. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much.
you guys
I'm
would
sure.
be,
I feel like we'd be really, really
yes,
good friends.
You guys seem very-
My Swiftie
It
manifestation.
totally wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, business and connection purposes, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move up, you know what I'm saying, within the acting world in Hollywood. Totally not for that, you know what I'm saying? Word.
Says Reputation TV is coming.
I'm sure it was nothing personal. She just is very annoying sound. Like, I'm sure if I saw her in real life, I'd immediately be annoyed. People were already very skeptical casting Snow White. The character's name, the last name's White, and the actress playing her is Latina. There are a lot of people that are just completely unwilling to give Hollywood movies the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't show that nigga Ray for Vengeance. That nigga don't got nothing to say about this shit. I'm shocked.
Especially considering the social climate for the past 10 years. I'm sure nobody told
That's what I'm
Rachel
saying. Yeah, I
Zegler.
don't even give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a shit about niggas playing the race. They shouldn't have casted Rachel Zegler for reasons that fuck the race, bro. There is clearly more pressing things we shouldn't have got her for, as we can see here.
But she had a target on her back because people perceived her as a DEI hire, and then immediately decide to antagonize fans of the original movie,
Weird.
saying that original movie is outdated, considering that
everyone
she
has seen
did
that
repeat it multiple times, and Gal Gadot also joined in on that rhetoric. I would not be surprised if a publicist or some Disney PR rep fed them their lines that they're just supposed to repeat when they're on the press circuit. But with what Rachel Zegler pulled off in 2024,
Petite
there
girly
truly is nobody else to blame. Do you have any idea on what an actor would have been posting in 2024? Yep, that's right, politics.
Makes sense. Yep. I mean, honestly, cause we're so, like, everything high key now, like, always devolves back into becoming a conversation about politics. And it sucks. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and it does fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, fuck politics, bro. Like, obviously, we niggas need politics, and we need that shit to, like, you know, further, you know, the country and economy and shit like that. But, like, bro, I do not want to have every conversation devolve into that shit, nigga. Let's talk about other shit, bro. Like, nigga, we could gel about anime, nigga. We could gel about YouTube and shit. Like, bro, we don't. Come on, bro.
For Kamala Harris. And it's actually non-negotiable.
Oh my god.
Our rights are on the line, folks.
Oh, please make this stop. Oh my god. Yo, I deadass be torturing myself. This is fucking insufferable. Bro, the one thing that motherfuckers don't like, and I know this go for everybody on at least on some type of level, whether it's 1% or 99%, depending on your crash out levels, niggas do not being told, can't even grammar, what to do, my nigga. Rachel, do not tell me what the fuck to do. Watch out.
Our reproductive rights.
This is cringe.
Come on.
Who the fuck is... Bro, who has her posting this shit? There's no way. Yo, fire your fucking manager.
Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
Is it surprising that she is endorsing Kamala Harris? No, not at all. But there are already so many right-wing people waiting to watch you stumble and say something stupid. And now people all over Twitter are posting that clip. And she couldn't help herself to just say, hey, go vote. Do what you believe. Because if you're following Rachel Zegler on Snapchat, we can safely assume who you're voting for, right? But you just had to just...
True.
Poison the well, saying how your reproductive rights.
I consider it from this whole clip right here, nigga, it's very clear you voting for it. If you follow her on that shit,
are on the line, and for that cherry on top, or more like a spike to the drink, she says unfollow. Like, this is some like high school bullshit that you would pull here. Like, if you know any women IRL and have them added on either Instagram, Snapchat, their social medias become the most.
I'm about to fucking delete my gram, man. I haven't had Snap since like 2017, nigga. I do not know how niggas still using Snap.
Most annoying thing ever during election season. But then again, they are not actresses performing for a Disney movie that's set to come out in around 5 months. Like, if I'm ever directing a movie, I am negotiating the most heavy-handed, don't say anything controversial contracts. If you remember in 2023 when the writer's strike was happening, the actors just were not doing any interviews at that time. And Barbie and Oppenheimer were massive successes. You do not.
He said Barbenheimer?
Need your actors to go out and get some interviews to make a successful movie. In fact, most of the interviewers are probably gonna goad your actor into saying something nonsensical, and then it's gonna get clipped, and then Nerdrotic's gonna cover it, and now your movie's in some hot water. Also, for all of those wondering, yes, this is how she responded to the election of Donald Trump in 2024.
I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred, leading us towards a world I do not want to live in. Leading us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in.
Oh my god. No. Yo, y'all fucked up, bro. This is exactly why this shit is terrible in the box office, bro. Y'all fucked up, bro. Y'all should have just, y'all needed to stick to the plot. I'm gonna keep it a bug.
Leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want. Leading us towards a world that is fearful. I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning. And I am here with you to cry.
Yo, did she dead ass think the fucking world is ending? Like, bro, Trumpy got in office, god damn it, we already knew it. Ever since the nigga almost got fucking assassinated, we already knew he was gonna be in office. Bro, we don't get, bro, my nigga, you're not gonna fucking die and your daughter's gonna be alright as long as you're a good mom to her. Like, are you fucking serious right now?
To yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. This loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace.
And Rachel, babe, I ain't gonna lie, I totally understand if you don't like the right, you don't like Trumpy, whatever. True, like every motherfucker on the left and right, they have their shits that they need to be criticized for. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. But what do you putting out this message do for anyone, and how does this uplift and push anything forward in a positive direction? I'm not seeing it. I'm not. Tough. I don't know. Feels like a waste of time to me, but...
So just in case those first 2 paragraphs weren't bad enough, she really just had to...
on this, but they made them fucking be my biggest shit.
Throw red meat out to everybody who already was predispositioned to dislike her, wishing everybody who ever supported Trump, voted for Trump, to never know peace. Mind you that in 2024, Donald Trump won 77 million votes, winning the popular vote by over 2 million. Regardless of what you think of him, alienating that many people, not exactly a good move.
That's what
She
I'm
would
saying,
also
especially not for the box office.
post this on stories.
Respect women today and every day? Well, yeah, of course. You should always love and respect the love of babies, like I always say. Gangsta. Like I always say, gangsta. I'm gonna keep pushing that always. But yo, it's getting a little hard to respect you because you're fucking unsufferable. Holy shit. Like, Rachel, like, you don't understand. And then when heads like criticize you, give you genuine criticism, you count that shit as hate, and motherfuckers is going against you and doing all this shit, or rah, 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 like, bruh, I'm only not trying to hear that shit.
Respect women today and every day. Thank you, Rachel Zegler. Very cool. Yes, Rachel Zegler did half-heartedly apologize for the statement she made. I doubt it's very authentic, considering it's been reported that Disney had to hire a social media guru for Rachel Zegler and hire security for Gal Gadot. So if Rachel Zegler has been less annoying, less out there lately, it's probably because she had a talking to by Disney. As 2025 comes around, it doesn't exactly get better. I mean, people were talking about Rachel Zegler's back hair. Every time I've seen this image until now, it's been against my will.
I'm like, nigga, who fucking cares about this shit?
I never noticed there was back hair until I saw the zoom in on it. The most amazing part on it is that it was just posted by some random anonymous account, and it ended up being a news story. I will not subject you to all the discourse surrounding Rachel Zegler's back hair. I merely have the journalistic integrity to acknowledge it. For a lot of the press circuit leading up to the release in 2025, Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot was oddly separated for the most part. One of the few times they were together was during the Oscars. During their short appearance at the Oscars together, you could tell that there's just something going on between them. Whatever reverence that they had towards each other in those
Yo, Rachel looks smug on, like, yo, instead of like having a resting bitch face, like, yo, she has a resting smug face. That shit is so fucking annoying.
2022 interviews seem to have evaporated. That, or we're all looking too much into it because we're looking for this movie to fail, and we love to gossip. You look at what little footage I can provide and come to your own conclusions.
Their work makes the impossible seem possible.
With breathtaking ambition, they create magic that wraps its arms around our wildest imaginations.
Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
If you're not convinced about the bad blood between them, just wait until I give you this detail. In an Instagram comment, Zegler called Gadot a professional pageant queen.
Oh, man. Here goes the tea.
Was that her inner theater kid coming out, or was she generally trying to not speak too highly of her? If you're wondering what could this be, what happened between 2022 and now that erupted that could have severed this relationship between Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler? It's the Israel-Palestine conflict. What else?
Of course it is.
Could have been.
Hello, everybody.
So Rachel Zegler is an avid Palestine supporter, going as far as to tweet Free Palestine on X around the time that the first Snow White trailer was released.
And she did it for some reason in the same thread promoting the new movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why she would try to correlate politics to this medium. Now, obviously, like we addressed earlier, like a good amount of people who would watch the movie obviously are going to be following politics and having political opinion. But this movie has nothing to do with that. Why are you mentioning any of this during the rollout of this blockbuster film? Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
August of 2024, which I totally understand. You have your beliefs, but why the timing? Why specifically when the trailer was dropping?
Exactly.
Gal Gadot has much deeper concerns with her co-star, considering that she herself is Israeli. Like, she grew up there, and she fought in the Israeli Defense Force. This is starting
to say she brought the IDF. Oh, man.
Sound like my previous video quite a lot now.
Yeah, we about to be covering Hassan too. Oh man, I'm not excited for that.
You should check it out. So with all of this circumstantial evidence around us, I think it's safe to say that they're not exactly on the best of terms, because it is just so obvious to anyone with a pulse that Rachel Zegler is just surrounded by drama. Gal
and just insufferable as a person.
Gadot sees the bomb that is about to explode and figures, you know what, I'm only like in this movie for 6 minutes. Let me just step back. The only real thing of note during this whole press circuit is that during a performance in Spain, which Gal Gadot was not present in, Zegler performed Waiting on a Wish. Some fan commented on the post of her performing saying,
"No thanks, Disney wasn't so difficult to cast a soprano."
And Zegler of course had to reply saying,
"I am a soprano. West Side Story is now streaming on Disney+."
So now she is really stooping to that bottom of the barrel, going after literal Instagram commenters.
Like, bro, bro, this shit is so embarrassing, and this is exactly why the Snow White movie did not do well at all. The lead up, the rollout, the casting, like all of this shit was just bad, bro.
Less than 2 weeks before the movie is set to release. But then we get to the release of the movie into theaters. The modern, live-action Snow White movie starring Rachel Zegler premiered March 21st of 2025. The opening weekend made $87 million worldwide. To put that in perspective, Joker 2, French subtitle I don't feel like pronouncing right now, made $34 million more dollars in the opening weekend.
Oh man.
Mind you that the budget for Snow White is $70 million more. Joker 2 wasn't exactly a big success, so if your movie,
I'll let you know, that's most definitely not a profit.
Costs more than that and is making less, then you're definitely screwed. This movie truly did have everything going against it. There was a production delay because of COVID. There was a literal fire on set. There were actor strikes. There were reshoots. This film was going to be associated with Disney. There is plenty of blame to go around, but Rachel Zegler herself is going
Is a good portion of it
to be the face of this failure. As I was doing research for this video, Variety released a really good article detailing all of this. It's clear that the movie is a failure in of itself. Now the real question will pivot to who is the failure to blame it on, regardless of who is actually responsible for this entire snowball effect. That snowball was pushed down the hill the moment Rachel Zegler was casted. The idea of race swapping a Disney princess was never going to work out, especially when her name is White. This didn't end well.
Yeah, with the whole, oh my god, the Little Mermaid shit was so stupid.
For the Little Mermaid, and this won't work again with all the added drama on top of this.
But I was about to say, I don't even think, like, for my factor, it wasn't even a race thing. Like, fuck that shit. It's just more or less like Rachel Zegler and the drama behind this shit coming out just completely fucked up the whole motion of going into it. Like,
but all the drama does make this whole movie much more interesting to talk about. It's like the 2024 movie It Ends With Us. Does anybody remember the movie outside of the accusations? No, it was a garbage movie, but we all know about the movie because it was the root of this Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively lawsuit. The good part about the movie being out is that we never have to talk about it again. I'm getting tired of seeing this face, and I'm sure by the time I'm editing it, I'm gonna want to puke.
I ain't gonna lie, Jones is crazy, absolutely wild. Rachel, gotta fix this. Before we even get to that, shout out Manic, the man and mechanic. We got the never-ending Rachel Zegler crash out, Snow White. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link. Go short of love again, like I said to Manic, the man and mechanic. I ain't gonna lie, good videos on it, John. Had watched his videos before. But yo, final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, Rachel Zegler, babe. I ain't gonna cap. We might want to switch it all up. We might want to switch it all up. I cannot lie. I will not lie. I cannot tell a lie. Cause yeah, like the way she's going about all of this is just obviously not good, bro. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Like the whole dramas and all that, the whole her personality being terrible and like really unsubtle to be around and really not wanting to listen to her for more than 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing plus the dramas coming around, plus you know what I'm saying, her giving opinions and kind of messing up the rollout of the whole Snow White John just culminated into this. So where the Snow White, obviously, box office did terrible, did not do good, and now who knows what's going to look like for her future roles and all that. Am I praying on a downfall of the career? Nah, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful lover baby or whatever. But this very much is going to be a stain on her, Jones. So we're going to have to see where it goes from there. But anyways, like I said before, yo, go show the love to Manic Mechanic, good videos. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.